In the heart of feudal Japan, during the blood-soaked Sengoku period, there was a land known for its shadowy warriors, silent, deadly, and elusive. This was Iga Province, home to the most feared ninja clans in Japan. But in 1581, these masters of stealth found themselves face to face with a threat they could not avoid, an invasion led by one of the most powerful warlords in history, Oda Nobunaga. Oda Nobunaga, a ruthless and ambitious leader, had already conquered much of Japan. He was on a mission to eliminate any remaining threats to his power, and the independent ninja clans of Iga were a major obstacle. Renowned for their cunning and martial skill, the Iga ninjas were a symbol of defiance. Determined to wipe them out, Nobunaga launched a massive invasion in the summer of 1581, a conflict that would be forever known as the Tenshō-Iga War. Despite being vastly outnumbered, the Iga ninjas were not easily intimidated. For generations, they had perfected the arts of stealth, espionage, and guerrilla warfare. The Iga clans knew their homeland like the back of their hand: the dense forests, the hidden pathways, and the narrow mountain passes, and they planned to use this knowledge to their full advantage. While the samurai marched in open battle formations, the ninja prepared to strike from the shadows, silently and without warning. The battle for Iga wasn't fought on an open field, it was fought in the forests, fields, and villages. As Nobunaga's massive army advanced, the ninja used their guerrilla tactics to devastating effect. They ambushed supply lines, set deadly traps, and launched surprise attacks from the darkness. The ninja were masters of their environment, blending into the terrain and exploiting every weakness in the samurai's formations. At night, they would strike with surgical precision, slipping past enemy defenses, using shuriken, smoke bombs, and poisoned darts. They sowed chaos and fear among Nobunaga's forces, turning every step the samurai took into a costly mistake. Frustrated by the relentless guerrilla attacks, Nobunaga decided to crush the Iga heartland itself. He ordered a full-scale siege, aiming to surround the region and force the ninjas out of their hidden villages. But the Iga ninjas were not so easily caught. They used their intimate knowledge of the land to set up ambushes and employ deceptive tactics, keeping Nobunaga's army constantly on edge. Even with his superior numbers, every inch of ground Nobunaga gained came at a tremendous price. Despite their incredible resourcefulness and fierce resistance, the ninja could not hold out forever. Realizing a prolonged siege would drain his resources, Nobunaga eventually broke through their defenses. The battle reached its climax as the Iga clans made their final, desperate stand, fighting not just for their lives, but for their entire way of life. Nobunaga's overwhelming forces began to wear down the ninjas' resistance. The Iga villages were burned, and many of the ninja clans were either killed or scattered across Japan. Though the Iga ninja were ultimately defeated, their legacy endured. The Tenshō-Iga War marked the end of an era, but their spirit of resistance echoed throughout history. Even today, the ninjas of Iga are celebrated for their courage, cunning, and unyielding will to fight against impossible odds. The battle proved one thing: the ninja were not just shadows in the dark. They were warriors who, for a brief, shining moment, stood against the most powerful army in Japan. Today, the story of the Tenshō-Iga War reminds us that even in the face of certain defeat, those who fight with strategy, stealth, and courage can leave an indelible mark on history. The Iga ninja may have fallen, but their legend remains, forever etched into the soul of Japan. Intrigued by the legends of the ninja? Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to discover more untold stories from history. Thanks for watching.